If you love pork belly, you came to the right place today. I'm gonna show you how to make this pork belly stir fry that is quick, easy, and delicious. I'm gonna show you how to make this seasoning sauce using soy sauce, and then you kind of do this quick stir fry and you're just like, oh my goodness, like the sauce is the bomb. And then the pork belly, we drained out all the fat, so it is extra, extra delicious. Sorry, I just gulped in my mouth. 오늘의 레시피. 아주 맛있는 삼겹살 간장볶음 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Oh, smells so good. Ah. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The full ingredient list as well as the Korean product links will be available in the description box below. First, we're going to start with making the soy sauce seasoning sauce for our pork belly stir fry. And we need 2 tablespoons of Korean soy sauce, all-purpose or Jin soy sauce works. 1 tablespoon of Mirim, that's Korean cooking wine. If you can't have alcohol, just skip it. Half teaspoon of brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of finely minced garlic, and only use fresh garlic, please. 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. And half a tablespoon of DoenJang. This is fermented soybean paste. It's your Korean version of miso paste, but oh, so much more flavorful than miso paste, in my opinion. It's a great flavor booster, and it really goes well with meat in general. And this is optional, but I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of 소고기 Dashida. This is beef bouillon powder. If you cannot have beef, you could use yeondu instead, or about 2 pinches of MSG instead. Then some freshly ground black pepper, a little less than a 1/4 teaspoon. And to this, we're gonna add half a cup of hot water. Then I want you to stir to mix everything. And the hot water is gonna dissolve all the ingredients so that it becomes one. Oh, it smells so good in here already. And for our vegetables, we need half of a medium-sized onion. And we also need 2 scallions. And our star ingredient, pork belly. For our stir fry, we need about 600 grams of pork belly. If you can, try to use these thick cut pork belly meat. And we're gonna lightly season our pork belly with a little bit of salt. Then some black pepper. Then do the same on the other side as well. Did you know that you could order Korean ingredients on Amazon? So go to amazon.com/shop/modernpepper and I will see you there. Set your heat to high and make sure to preheat your frying pan for about good 2 minutes. And 2 minutes later, our frying pan should be piping hot, which is very, very important. We're gonna place our meat, and if your frying pan does not make this sizzling sound when the pork belly hits the frying pan, you did not preheat your frying pan long enough. Now make sure to leave some space in between so they're not really like feeling crowded in here. And with your heat remaining high, we're gonna let these guys sizzle away, and we're gonna loosely cover it with foil and check back in about 2 to 3 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. All right, so it's been about 2 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, that's what we want, that golden color. Look at that. Pork belly, you look so good. Look. Now put this back on, and this time we're just gonna lower the heat a little bit to medium high, and we're gonna come back to it in about 2 to 3 minutes or until it is nice and golden brown on the other side as well. So it's been about less than 3 minutes on this side. For now, I'm gonna turn the heat off completely, and let's take a look. Ooh la la! Oh my God, who doesn't like pork belly cooked to perfection like this? Yes, I'm very excited. Oh yeah, baby. This is what we want our pork belly to look on both sides. Nice and golden brown, like so. So what we're gonna do next is basically take our pork belly out of the frying pan and just let these guys hang out on this plate for like a minute. Do you hear that sound? The pork belly is talking to me. It's saying, oh my God. Then what we're gonna do next with all this extra pork belly fat that has rendered. We're gonna pour it into a bowl like so. For this pork belly fat, you could save it and use it as your pork belly oil to stir fry anything, or just bring it to room temperature and just discard it in the compost. For our pork bellies, we're just gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces. Ooh, if that doesn't look good, I don't know. I don't know if we could be friends. I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna push this to the side and turn up our heat and place our frying pan and give it a minute or two for it to warm up again. All right, so it's been about a minute. What we're gonna do is turn down our heat to about medium high, and we're gonna put our onions and we're gonna add a pinch of salt and just stir fry this. So I want you to stir fry this for about good 30 seconds, like that. Getting kind of smoky, and it's picking up all that brown stuff on the bottom of our saucepan, which is gonna make our dish taste even extra yummy. Then we're gonna take our delicious pork belly pieces. Oh, I love that sound. That's the sound of, oh my goodness, you're gonna eat something so delicious very, very soon. And then what we wanna do is just mix up the seasoning sauce that we made earlier, like that. And actually, we're gonna now turn the heat back up to high. Then we're gonna take our sauce and just pour it in. Da, da, da. My kitchen smells so good. And this is basically done. So we're just gonna let this reduce for about like good 30 seconds. You see all this liquid is a little runny. We're gonna make sure it gets a little sticky and ooey gooey, and this is done. This is totally optional, but I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter. So I want you to make room in the center like that, and we're gonna add our 1 tablespoon of butter, and as soon as this melts, this is done. You know, there's a saying, it's the truth, butter makes everything taste extra yum. So mix it all up, and this is basically done. So I want you to notice how our sauce now looks. Look at that, ooey gooey, not as runny as before, and this is done. So you want to turn off the heat and go ooh la la. And at the very end, we're gonna add our green onions, scallions, and just toss, and this is done, folks. And quickly transfer this to a plate, but I'm gonna pour it over a plate of rice, like so, and let everyone go to town. Look at that. Okay, so the only thing I would garnish with is, sesame seeds, but this is optional, just a little bit. Less is always more when it comes to sesame seeds, folks. If you want to up your garnish game, I would add a little bit of chili threads, like so. KILLER in Korean, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Oh, smells so good. Ah. So let's taste our pork belly first with a little bit of the onion together, which is a must. Pork does not taste greasy. You know, I really am not a huge fan of greasy pork dishes, but this, because we drained out most of the fat earlier when we pan fried it, oh, it just has this like nice kind of meaty texture minus the greasy taste. Oh, and then the seasoning sauce that it absorbed, so good, so good. Now, this is the bomb. I'm just warning you, once it hits the lips, you will not be able to stop. The rice drenched in our soy sauce seasoning sauce, and with our pork belly and our onions. Ooh, I'm just saying, I warned you. The rice and the sauce is just like, ooh, marriage made in heaven. And then the pork belly has this smoky flavor. Ooh, I put this out on a big plate to my family, and I just let them go to town, and everyone's fighting for it. It's that delicious. The only way this gets better is if you add a piece of kimchi together. It's a must. Bon appetito, everyone. Kimchi with rice and one delicious entree or side dish just makes me so happy. So happy. Oh yes, I heard you. Yes, I do have a spicy version of this pork belly dish that you can make at home. So go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and select Korean barbecue recipe playlist, and you'll see so many recipes that you can make at home using pork, beef, chicken, and more. So I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon. Doing so supports my channel tremendously, so I want to thank you in advance, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the recipes you see right here.